Well, for more on this, Fahad Masood joins us now from Oman's capital, Muscat. He is an aircraft accident investigator. Welcome back to the program, Fahad. Firstly, footage has emerged of the plane nosediving into a mountainous area in China's south. I know it's very early yet into the investigation, but are there any clues as to what might have happened to that China Eastern jet?
As you've mentioned, too early to say with any surety that what went wrong, but conjecture is something that we can certainly do. Possible options, there is a complete failure of the fuselage is always possible, but the enhanced picture of the final few seconds of the nosedive at a whopping 31,000 feet per minute rate of descent of this aircraft indicates that the rudder or the empennage portion of the aircraft is missing. Conjecture yet again, I would take this back to a possible rudder story of the 737 series. If we are looking into history, there was the UA 585, which was a 737-200 in 1991, had a similar challenge. The US 427, which was 737-300, 1994, similar rudder issue. So both were left after a lengthy investigation. There was no plausible identification by the NTSB. So long story short, it can be anything from weather to a complete horizontal stabilizer failure to a rudder failure. But conjecture relates to, or hypothesizing situation relates to a few plausible reasons.
Okay, and we know that this China Eastern jet was a Boeing 737. This was the predecessor to the 737 MAX, which, as we know, was grounded for a couple of years in the wake of two deadly crashes involving that plane. Can we rule out any connection with the MAX in this case?
Oh, it is completely different. Yes, predecessor, the issue with the 737 MAX was the MCAS system, known as the Maneuvering Characteristic Augmentation System, a software that was set in to fly the aircraft as similar to the 737-800, but it didn't really work out. This series does not have this MCAS involved, so no connection between the Dash 800 and the MAX series. So what we can see or what we can analyze from the images is it was a high rate of descent at a whopping 300 plus knots or about 500 kilometers per hour, hurtling towards the ground, saddening to see the affairs right now.
Okay, Fahad Masood, we will have to leave it there, but thank you as always for sharing your analysis with us on TRT World.
Pleasure being here.